Today I'm going to be showing you how I built my miter saw station. Hey there, my name's Adrian. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe because I work on cool new projects every single week. So on Black Friday I picked up a miter saw and I decided I needed a permanent home for it, so I built a miter saw station. I started by measuring out my plywood and cutting it to size. To do that, I used the Cregg AccuCut jig with my Ryobi circular saw. It worked way better than I expected, and I've been loving using it. Next, I had to cut up about 20 2x4s into the various pieces for the frames. Then I used pocket holes to assemble the frames. The Cregg pocket hole jig is easily my new favorite tool. It makes assembly of simple things like shop furniture a breeze. Using the pocket hole jig is really simple. You just set the correct depth on your drill bit and on the jig, then you drill your holes. Try doing that by hand. Then I used a Bessie riding O clamp to hold my work so I could screw it together. You really should use a drill on a lower torque setting, but I had to screw in some knots, so I used my impact instead. So my miter saw station is put together out of two of these tables connected by a frame in the middle. I just attached my 1/2-inch plywood top with some drywall screws. And I drilled some more pocket holes for the center frame. So I tried using clamps to hold the center piece at the right height, but it didn't quite work out so well for me. So what I did is I actually ended up using some pieces of 2x4 to hold the top at the right height. Then I placed the miter saw to check that everything was at the right height, and it more or less was. Then I screwed down the miter saw using a couple of washers to space it up about 1/8 of an inch. Then I cut the fence using the circular saw and the AccuCut gauge once again. To hold the fence at a 90-degree angle, I cut out these triangular blocks on the miter saw. I used a long straight edge to try to line up the fence with the miter saw as best as possible. Next, I started cutting out the pieces for the overhead wood storage. And more pocket holes. To make my wood storage rack, I just made these arms that I attached some posts, which I then screwed into the back of the miter saw station. I lost the rest of my footage, but you get the idea. So that is my miter saw station build. I took a lot of inspiration from Bob over at I Like to Make Stuff, so if you guys want to go check out his video, I'll have the link in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a comment, hit the like button, and if you aren't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next week.